more troops. We're not sending over teachers. We're not sending over doctors. And, Ed, when you go to Afghanistan, the third poorest country in the world, they don't have jobs. People are not eating. And the thought that we're occupying that country makes no sense. It's also not helping our security, and that's the justification. The CIA and ex-CIA and others have made it very clear that occupying that country is going to hurt our security.
Okay, and you draw a comparison. I said in the lead here, there goes your money for health care reform. You do that in Rethink Afghanistan. Here it is.
In Alabama, that state will pay through fiscal year 2009 $1,695 million for the U.S. war in Afghanistan. All of these people in Alabama, plus 200,000 more, could have full health care coverage for 1 year for what Alabama will pay for the U.S. war in Afghanistan.
That is very profound. Is that what's connecting with Americans right now, you think, Robert?
It's definitely starting to. They're realizing more and more how expensive this will be. Hundreds of billions of dollars that aren't providing jobs, aren't providing homes, and aren't helping keep us safer, Ed. Again, it's an important point. People will pay for security. This is not a policy that's going to make us more secure. Every time we kill an innocent person, every time we occupy a village, it's actually recruiting terrorists.
Read about the reasons they attacked us. They attack us because we've been over there. We've been bombing Iraq for 10 years. We've been in the Middle East. I think Reagan was right. We don't understand the irrationality of Middle Eastern politics. So right now we're building an embassy in Iraq that's bigger than the Vatican. We're building 14 permanent bases. What would we say here if China was doing this in our country or in the Gulf of Mexico? We would be objecting. We need to look at what we do from the perspective of what would happen if somebody else did it to us.
Are you suggesting we invited the 9/11 attack, sir?
I'm suggesting that we listen to the people who attacked us and the reason they did it. And they are delighted that we're over there because Osama bin Laden has said, I am glad you're over on our sand because we can target you so much easier. They have already now, since that time, have killed 3,400 of our men, and I don't think it was necessary.
Wendell, may I make a comment on that? That's really an extraordinary statement. It's an extraordinary statement as someone who lived through the attack of September 11, that we invited the attack because we were attacking Iraq. I don't think I've ever heard that before, and I've heard some pretty absurd explanations for September 11. And I would ask the congressman to withdraw that comment and tell us that he didn't really mean that.
Congressman?
I believe very sincerely that the CIA is correct when they teach and talk about blowback. When we went into Iran in 1953 and installed the Shah, yes, there was blowback. The reaction to that was the taking of our hostages, and that persists. And if we ignore that at our own risk. That if we think that we can do what we want around the world and not incite hatred, then we have a problem. They don't come here to attack us because we're rich and we're free. They come and they attack us because we're over there.